November week 5, writing, 3rd grade, and it's writing work 3, and it's reader's workshop. You guys remember it from when you were little?
Yeah.
When you would read a book all as a big group, and you'd each have a different role. And the roles could be summarizer, or illustrator, or investigator, or text to self, or text to text.
I was always summarizer.
So, Silas, you might never have done it, but it's fun. When we do it, you'll love it. So here it says, read A Pirate's Night Before Christmas. Notice that it has words in it like poop deck, coursers, and avast. Be a word wizard. Word wizard. Look up 3 or 4 interesting words from this book in a good dictionary. And I actually like to use the Oxford English Dictionary. A dictionary like you guys got from the Rotary Club won't work for these words. That's a children's dictionary and it's wonderful, but it won't have really, really like strange words like these. The Rotary Club that gave you those dictionaries is a wonderful organization, as you know, because they helped get rid of polio. And they've done a lot of good through the whole world. They're a service organization. A service club. But for this work, you'll need a really good dictionary. Write down the words and their definitions. Read your work back to yourself when you're done and try to correct any errors. A Pirate's Night Before Christmas.
I can already tell they're gonna go crazy.
A Pirate's Night Before Christmas by Philip Yates. Illustrated by Sebastian Serra. When you hear this sound, turn the page. 'Twas the night before Christmas aboard the Black Sark. Not a creature was stirring, not even a shark. The stockings were stuck to the bowsprit with tar, in hopes that Sir Peggotty soon would be there. The pirates were snoring like pigs in our beds, while visions of treasure chests danced in our heads. And I, with me spyglass and scruffy old dog, stood watch in the crow's nest for ships in the fog. When out in the mist there arose such a racket, I slid down the mast with my sword to attack it. Away to the poop deck I ran very fast. I threw off the anchor and shouted, "Avast!" Straight up from the sea in a foamy white spray flew 8 giant seahorses pulling a sleigh. A mean-looking driver a hoisting one leg. Well, shiver me timbers, it must be Sir Peg.
I thought they were gonna say Santa Peg.
More sluggish than flounders his coursers they came, and he whistled and snarled and called them by name. Now Salty, now Scurvy, now Sinbad and Molly, on Cutthroat, on Cross-Eyes, on Roger and Jolly, to the top of the sail, to the tip of the mast. Now dash away, dash away, dash away fast. And then with a cry and a crack of his whip, down came his sleigh on the deck of our ship. A jolly old sea dog, enormously fat, and so was the parrot that perched on his hat. He was dressed all in black from his head to his heels, and his clothes were all covered with seaweed and eels. His eye, how it twinkled, his dreadlocks, how twiny. His scars were like crossbones, his gold tooth, how shiny. His mouth was turned up with a nasty old look. The silver gleamed sharp on the point of his hook. A scary white skull he had hung on his ear soon gave me to know I had nothing to fear. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his sack and stuffed all the stockings with coins and hardtack.
Oh, I thought it was stuff. Talk now.
The black sark was soon filled with holiday cheer and loaded with gifts for each good buccaneer.
You're gonna do the bad ones, I bet.
Anchors and hornpipes and cackled fruit eggs, pearls and red sashes for Bonnie and Meg, a cauldron for cook filled with pieces of shank, and just for the captain, a shiny new plank. But oh, me heart broken and tears in me eyes, I said to myself, blimey, where is me prize?
Treasure map.
But he hopped in his sleigh, to his team gave a roar. It's time to return to the brighty deep floor. Then just when I thought it's me worst Christmas day, a parchment of paper flew down off the sleigh.
He's still crying.
And it was the best present I ever got. A map to a treasure. Xmas marks the spot. I laughed and I danced and I shouted with glee, as up went his sleigh and then down to sea. But I heard him exclaim ere he splashed neath a star, Merry Christmas, me buckos, and a Happy New Year.
ER. Good night. That real.
Okay,
Go.
so you guys heard some words. We should look up maybe some of the words it already said. But as you heard, there's a lot of weird words in this book.
Poop deck.
Pieces of shank, tackle fruit eggs, blimey, buccaneer,
Let me.
hardtack, dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks? I know what those are. A style of hair. Terrible.
Sea dog.
Because they're made of dread. Oh, I know what those are.
You think you do, but maybe you don't. Scurvy.
Doesn't need enough oranges.
So what I'd like to do is use the dictionary. Ruben, can you look up the word poop deck?
Yes!
Gideon, I'll give you this dictionary.
Sorry. No.
Can you read it really loudly?
Yes, what about
You're on the right page. Do you need help finding the word? Aftermost and highest.
Of the ship, especially a sailing ship.
Okay. So
Aw.
everybody, let's write poop deck. And then he said it's the aftermost and highest deck of a ship.
Why do they call it poop deck?
I don't know.
Oh, that's the place where they have a list to poop out of. I lost the page.
Ready? Aftermost is a compound word. It's got 2 words.
I just so good.
What do you mean?
Poop there.
Is the poop deck safe?
Yeah, no.
Not really. I would not like to be up there.
After most of what?
Highest deck on a ship. I can see it in this picture. It's right there under the flag. That little tiny deck.
They have tiny posts.
Yes.
Maybe
No,
it's
because
so.
they're like climbing up ropes, and here that's a deck, but then even higher up there's the big deck.
Maybe it's because it's so small. Usually toilets are small, so
That's
you
right.
you can't stand on it. You can
No,
only
so-
sit on it.
So it could be. I don't know why it's called the poop deck. We'd have to do some more research.
I don't know. It's just, I think it's cool, right?
Silas, get me to.
Let's look up another word. We have coursers. Silas, here's the dictionary.
Silas lost my spot.
You look up coursers. Courser. Can I see? Can you read the one with the little tiny one by it? Can I have the dictionary?
Thank you.
Courser with the number 1 by it. A swift horse. A swift horse. So I think you were reading the one with the number 2 by it.
No, that had one.
About the
Let me show
bird. A fast-running clover-like bird found in open country in Africa and Asia. So one of the ones says a swift horse. It's a little shorter of a definition than Rubens was. And then your job is to look up 1 or 2 more of these weird words that are in the book, and then you will be done with your writing for today. You just need, because it says to do 3 or 4, and you just did 2. Excuse me. You just did 2, right? With me. There's 1. There's another one. So if you do 1 more, that makes 3. And you can pick any of the weird words from this book that you want, because there's plenty of them. Look them up in a dictionary. Remember, use a good dictionary. Use this Oxford dictionary, the Oxford English Dictionary. You'll find any word you want.